Okay, before I put the brake shoes on, I have a rubber O-ring that goes down inside the spindle here and a flat washer. So I'm going to go ahead and there's the flat washer and there's the rubber O-ring. So I'm going to go ahead and put them in now before I get the shoes on. It'll make it a little easier. I'm going to put a little grease around the rubber O-ring. That'll help hold it up against the bearing there and seal any water from getting in there or dirt. So let me go ahead and put a little I'm just going to put a little grease on it. The grease helps the rubber from drying out and what they call dry rot or rubber rot. So it's a good idea to put it on. It just helps keep it from getting dry, and it's a little hard to handle, but okay. So once that's on up against the bearing there, then we can go ahead and put our flat washer on, and then when we put our hub on, we'll be done. So go ahead and put that on there. Okay, that takes care of that. Get a rag here. Okay, so now, like I said, the way to figure out where you want the cam is to go ahead and put our brake shoes on, because we want it to the shoes to lay flat on that cam. So what we do is going to put these shoes on like this, and that will tell us where. Now we got to put 2 springs in to hold the shoes in place, and I'm going to have to have a I'll have to get a pair of pliers to pull those springs. So let me do that now. Okay, to install the brake shoes, what I'm going to do is I took the 2 shoes, put them together, and I put the spring on first. Now I'm going to go ahead and put the other spring on, and then what I'm going to end up doing is spreading the shoes to put them on around the cam and around the let's see if we can get that other one on. So what we're doing is getting the springs on first. There we go. Okay, so now we got both springs. We got both springs on. Now all we got to do is open it up. One at a time. So if I come over here and I get this side and open it up, I can get it around. Okay. Oh. Well, that one popped. So let's put the okay. Let's get our springs back on. You can see I'm using brand new springs because I'm putting brand new shoes on, and they recommend you put new springs on when you put new shoes, and those springs were pretty rusted, so I didn't want to. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and spread it again like that. Now I'm going to bring it over, line it up. Let's get one side on first. Let's open it up. Okay. Then we'll come over to the other side. We got the bottom on. Just a minute. There we go. So slide them in there. Okay, now you can see that the cam is lined up with the shoe. So that's where we want that cam to be. So now we can go on the back and put our bracket on and line the two punch spots up, which I used magic marker, but that tells me where I want that to be, because I've got the shoes lined up with the cam. So now I can go ahead in the back and I can take this and get around the back, and I'm gonna have to get on the other side and line that up. So let me get on the back. All right, so I got that. You can see the black dot there, and I'm gonna try and stay out of the way, but you're gonna line the dot up, and you got to have the bolt lined up. Remember, we talked about the notch and the bolt up, so it can, and we're just gonna and you can't see it, but I can, if I get back here and visually sight, I'm lined up. So now what I'm going to do is tap it on with the hammer. But I've got that lined up, so I'm going to get that out of the way. Whoa, I don't want to lose it. Okay. There we go. Whoa, did we lose it? Because, yep, you see what happens is that can move around on you. So now we're gonna, so we didn't have to, let's see if, I want to get back on the other side and line that up before I tap it on there. So I'm gonna get back over here. Oh yeah, because now you can see, it gives you a better, let's see if you see the two marks lined up right there. So now I'll go ahead and tap it on, and you got to hold the shaft on the other end, because it's going to want to push out. They don't give you much room to hammer. There we go. All right. All right. And they should be lined up, those two marks. Oh yeah. So that's, now we can go ahead and tighten down this nut, bolt nut. So I'll get my wrenches and tighten that down. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and tighten that down with my 11mm wrench and socket. So I'm only using a 1/4 inch, because that should be 1/4 inch drive. That should be enough to